Hey guys, it's Kyle from Legacy, and today we're going to be making this. Today we're going to make a little beat, and I'm going to give you guys the stems or the samples with it. So all the sounds we're using are going to be in this pack, and you can download it. It will be linked in the description of the video. I always start with the drums. Solid approach. So by the way, I'm using a different computer right now, so we're going to be using all stock FL, mostly stock FL, so you guys could change it up a little bit too, but I'll be doing sidechain compression instead of volume sidechain, but it'll still sound pretty cool. Get a little clap in there in the mix. So it won't really matter, you'll skip shit. Add our claps, we got a pretty cool vocal in the mix. Simple little offbeat bass with our offbeat hat to start it off. Alright, we kind of got a little song structure going, kind of funky. I like personally just starting from the build into the drop. Seems like a pretty easy way to get the track going. Already kind of a vibe, and there's not even much on it right now. Now I'm going to start my drum group. Basically just all my drums are going to go into one group. Now what I'm going to do is add some of the FL Transient processor to get more control of my drums and the peaks and control the release of everything a little bit more and get it a little tighter. Sounds pretty good. Now I can start messing with the bass line. Nothing in your drum group should really go past around like 200, 150 hertz. That's usually where I like to cut it to keep the bass pretty clean. I'm going to EQ the lows out of this vocal so it doesn't get too muddy. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to disable this kick so you don't hear it, but it's going to trigger the sidechain. So it's going to be like my ghost kick sidechain MIDI trigger, whatever you want to call it, to trigger the sidechain to the vocal. So I'm going to sidechain this kick to the vocal right here, I'm going to go to the limiter, compressor, sidechain, kick, and mess with the threshold and the knee and the ratio till I get what I want. Right now I'm still just leveling all the drums and getting everything so the master's not clipping. Might try pitching this bass down a little bit as well. If you go to stretch mode, you can just mess with the pitch now. Gonna try automation clip on this, maybe try pitching it a little bit. Get a little bit of movement on the bass. Then we're gonna sidechain our ghost kick to the sub bass as well. Using fruity limiter. Just the attack and release and sustain. We don't want it really limiting anything. And then we're gonna sidechain to the ghost kick, adjust the threshold and the knee and the ratio. We're gonna just automate this low end out of all the drums, so when it drops, we'll bring it back in and we'll hit a lot harder. And same for the bass, we're going to EQ out all the low end on the bass just for the build. Something like that, and then we'll automate it on and off. So right at the drop, it's going to turn off, and all that low end will come through, making the drop hit a lot harder. Okay, so now we got some automation going. Let's see how that sounds. We should sidechain this as well to the ghost kick. Throw the limiter on that. Just these. Ghost kick. That's pretty nice, pretty simple melody. Probably gonna sidechain it as well. This is a really simple beat, all stock FL, so it's not gonna be too advanced. So pretty simple so far. Got my drums all leveled out. Got that bass line pumping a little bit of EQ. Nothing too crazy. It's a very simple pattern here. This project's more for people just kind of starting out and not really advanced, you know, they don't really have every, you know, all the pro Q and fab filter plugins. This is for people like that, more simple projects, so they can understand, you know, they can see how this ghost kicks sidechaining everything, even though it's not activated, you know, you can't hear it. Just a really simple project for people, and just some cool samples too for everyone who wants to check out some of our samples that we use. Maybe add some reverb to this vocal. I really like to transient shape pretty much all of my drums. Just adds a lot more control over everything. So I'm gonna, on the breaks here, these last 4 bars, I'm gonna take out the sub just to make the next 4 bars hit a little bit harder. That's a good trick a lot of house producers do. Super easy and super effective. So that pretty much wraps it up, you know, pretty basic house beat, nothing crazy, nothing really too crazy on the drums here, just everything's kind of EQ'd and has a transient processor on it. I use the ghost kick to sidechain everything. Right here, it's not going to the master, so there's no volume, it's just working as a sidechain to all these limiters. Got my drum group here, just EQ'd it a little bit. Transient processor. At the bottom of this video, there's going to be a link in the description with this project and every sample we used in it. And yeah, check it out. I want to hear what you guys make and send it to us. You know, we want to hear it. That's kind of the point of this, is just a little startup project for you guys, so you guys can work off this and make your own music to it. So thanks guys, hope you like it, and I'll play it back one more time so you guys can hear it all. That's it guys, hope you like it. We are Legacy, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.